High school football across America has come into full swing, and high school in the great state of Texas is even a bigger force. Welcome to the program, everybody. Appreciate you watching into the program. This is the first high school showcase of this season, and in the first high school showcase of this season is going to be an unknown prospect coming from the Timber Creek High School in Keller. He's going to be 6'4", right at 200 pounds, and I'm talking about Lonnie Johnson. Lonnie Johnson exploded onto the scene his sophomore season, earning him one offer from the University of Houston. The Cougs are the first and the only offer this 6'4", 200-pound receiver has. And what do I like about Lonnie Johnson? Coming out of his frame, he is 6'4", 200 pounds. You absolutely do have to like those measurables. He uses those measurables to be a Mr. Go-Get-It wide receiver, winning 50-50 balls and exploiting DBs using that large frames. He has toughness with the ball in his hands, i.e. he runs over defenders with the ball in his hands, and I like the juke moves that he does display as well. He plays big time against big time competition. He played against Rockwell Heath, who boast 2 3-star stars themselves, and gonna be Jay Fair, wide receiver himself, gonna go to Auburn, and as well as Zach Evans, the 3-star commit who's going to the University of Minnesota. And whenever he hooked it up against another wide receiver committed to the University of Texas, I'm talking about Armani Winfield, Lonnie Johnson again had another great game, had over 110 yards for 1 touchdown against Louisville. So showing up big time against big time competition is what I do like about great athletes, and Lonnie Johnson does boast that as well. He does have good speed from the wide receiver position, not great speed, not a 100% burner like Brennan Thompson, not going to take the tops off the defense like Evan Stewart, but he is a big, strong, and fast athlete. So what I think needs to be proven by Lonnie Johnson, to me, in my eyes, is going to be those measurables. Is he actually 6'4"? He does look 6'4" with that big wide frame, and is he actually 200 pounds even himself? And let's talk about those times. Let's talk about those track times, because you need those measurables at playing big time competition, and you need those measurables whenever you are a wide receiver. Looking at the top end speed, I'm thinking that he's an 11 flat to 11.25 in the 100. Good speed, but again, not great. And if you're talking about the more shorter to intermediate speed, I think he's more the 4.6 to 4.77 kind of sort of guy. And what his shuttle is, I have no absolutely idea. But one thing that he does need to work out of, seeing his film, is he needs to work on his route tree in general and explode while coming in and out of his breaks. But what I do like about seeing from Lonnie Johnson, I do love about seeing about Lonnie Johnson, and it is the fact that he does use his big frame to body out defensive backs to go get that football.
Welcome to the Eyes on Texas channel.
And welcome to the Eyes on Texas channel, where I'm your host and moderator, AK, and I try to produce college football content, high school football content, and live streams and videos almost every single day of the week. If you do like that content, please smash the like button and to subscribe to the channel for more future uploads. But let's continue on with this video about the high school showcase in Lonnie Johnson. And week 1 is where I first knew about this individual, where he exploded onto the scene August 26th in a loss against the very talented Rockwell Heath team, 56-49. Mr. Johnson logged 9 catches for 136 yards. He scored 3 times through the air and did have 2 rushing TDs as well. Week 2, he backed it up against another primetime player, another primetime wide receiver in Armani Winfield, who I talked about earlier, who's going to be a Texas commit himself, the 4-star prospect of Louisville, where the Lonnie Johnson had another explosive game, September 2nd, where he had 11 catches for 110 yards and 1 touchdown himself. Week 3 was yet another disappointing loss on September 10th against Richland, 34-30, which he had his lowest statistical game of the season, just 1 catch and 14 yards. But week 4, in the first win against Richland, 40-35. Again, Lonnie Johnson hauled in 6 grabs for 69 yards and another score. And that's going to be something that I do, in fact, like about Lonnie Johnson is he does find the end zone through rushing the ball through the direct snap or on an end around or through the air from his natural wide receiving position. If you're going to be a Mr. Go-Get-It receiver, if you're going to be a big-time playmaker, man, you got to score. So let's talk about those season totals. On the season through 4 games, he has 329 yards, 27 catches, and has reached the end zone 7 times himself. The next game is going to be this Friday, October 1st against Timber Creek at 7 o'clock. So be sure to go check out those highlights and be sure to check out Lonnie Johnson. As I did say, this young man only has one offer, and that's going to be from the University of Houston. Only the Cougs have the eyes on this man as of yet, and I am very, very surprised about it. Gonna have my eye on Lonnie Johnson for the whole entire season. Gonna look forward to put up big-time numbers this week. Let me know, guys. This is going to be my first high school showcase of the season. Let me know of someone else who you think has another candidate for another high school showcase. But that's going to be from me on this one. I'm going to leave you with some highlights of Lonnie Johnson. You let me know what you think about his skills on the showcase. With that being said, please give this video a like and subscribe to the channel. Keep your head in a swivel and your eyes on Texas. Hook 'em up, guys. I'm ending this video with highlights from Lonnie Johnson's Week 1 game where he recorded 9 catches for an amazing 136 yards, where he hauled in 3 TD grabs and had 2 rushing touchdowns on the ground against the loss against Rockwall Heath, 56-49, and that Rockwall Heath team boasts 2 3-star athletes themselves in Jay Fair and Zach Evans. From watching this video and from watching these highlights, man, you gotta agree with me. Lonnie Johnson deserves some more pub. Tell me, what do you think? More pub and more offers?
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.